All right, Joanna, here we go with another mad minute. I had to hop on here. I had to talk to you. I had to. Have you been feeling this shifting, like this really physical, odd? I know we're a little bit different and we're a little bit left to center. I totally get that. But
No,
have you
we're not.
really physically been feeling it?
I I absolutely have been feeling it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. There's this, I mean, I've talked to you several times about how it takes me a little while to get my head around the fact that we're moving from 3D into 5D, and it all sounds so very lovely and it all sounds so very interesting. But there is a part of me that still thinks like a human being that says this is a bunch of claptrap. I don't know. I don't know if I'm buying into it. And then I feel these weird shifts, like a few months ago, I'm waking up at a certain time every single night at the same time. And then, literally the next day, the day after that, I'm listening to something on YouTube where they're all talking about that. If you're waking up between this time and that time, you need to be listening to this on the TV. And it's wild. It is so, 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 so wild. The other wild thing that I'm feeling more so in my daily blast that I do, I will start pulling, I start with the daily number, then I get the angel affirmation, and then I go through my cards, and it never fails that the card at the end that these two fairies pick perfectly lines up with all this other stuff. It is, I mean, I'm sharing it because it's a mad minute that's blowing my mind. Have you had anything like that happen to you?
Yes, yesterday I was talking with a friend on my way home from Tampa, which I saw three doctors in a row yesterday. All of them were absolutely fantastic, which is again shifting the way I yet last year, beginning of the year, everybody I think who's been following us had my lung cut. I don't want to say cut apart. I had surgery in my lung, and now I'm seeing doctors who are listening to me, seeing me, not dismissing me. It's just a beautiful shift.
Yeah, because at the
Um,
beginning of the year, you were going in somewhere, you had a procedure, you came out of it, and almost had to take on this hospital group because they made a mess.
it was a mess. It was a mess. The whole thing has been a mess for 53 years. Now I'm seeing these beautiful people who are, it's a shift. It completely is a shift. So, like you're talking, and on the way home, we said something which um, I have a sign. One of my signs, my biggest sign is a rainbow,
Yeah.
and her biggest sign is numbers. Now, it turned out I saw a rainbow in front of me, and it was 333.
Yeah, I've been seeing 444,
Right,
222, and 555. A lot.
right. And as soon as I get home, one of the numbers on a paper was on the receipt, on two receipts, the exact same number, 111 and 11 cents. Now, two different receipts. What are the chances of that?
Well, this is where I feel like
Uh,
this is this shifting that we're
right.
paying attention to things that, we've been told, pay attention to this, pay attention, but they're happening in more frequently and they're happening in quick succession. Like we've been taught and told through our various spiritual groups and circles, these signs, watch for the signs, look for the signs, and they're showing up like in quick. I was listening to a podcast with Pam Gregory who talked about this conversion with, let's see, Saturn and Uranus. 0 degrees in the sign of Aries, which she said has never happened in history.
Mhm.
And her other point was this is speeding up. In the next 3 months, it's going to seem like time collapse. Well, I already feel that. I don't know
I
how
do too.
many people have said it was just yesterday that we were putting away our Christmas decorations. We are working on Fourth of July stuff. I mean, this is what I think we're coming up with these mad minutes, sharing
Yep.
with people that at one point, this to me, I don't know about to you, just felt like a bunch of hoggledy woggly claptrap. I mean, even when we met in Tampa, that whole experience for me was I'm spending all this money going to an international airport to be spending 5 days in an airport. I mean, I didn't
With
leave. airport other than go and get
With people you don't know.
with and on my 60th birthday. Like, who
Right.
does that? And then here we are with airplanes taking off and landing and in a room full of angels. Unbelievable. And then
Right.
you
But
come back.
we did know each other.
That's what I'm saying. It's a little bit
Yes.
like the entire this consciousness, and that's what she was talking about, how
Right.
our we are creating. And this to me, I don't know when this will go out, probably today or tomorrow, which we're in 2025. This to me right now would have seemed like claptrap. But when she talks about we are coming up on a brand new human consciousness where we are going to become at one with other realms, with nature, with trees and with animals and all of this. And I have to stop and think about it. Yes, there's a reason why all these wild cats are showing up at my house wanting food and then having their babies underneath my bushes. I'm like, this is a little bit weird. I've been in this house nearly 30 years. That's never happened. Now all of a sudden I'm getting the nature people come, the deer coming up in the backyard. This is just wild.
Okay, so I wanted to I we okay, I know it's just supposed to be a minute, but I want to talk about one more thing.
Yeah.
Um, I did this, I saw a thing on YouTube about somebody who said two people actually. She did something that she saw something about having a plant talking to a tree and the leaves, please come closer to me, please come closer to me. And the tree came down, the bushes came down, whatever, and the leaves caressed her. So, of course, I love my plants. I go outside all the time. So I went and I sat down and I had this, and I asked it to come close to me, and the thing wrapped around me.
You did.
I did.
And the
Now,
and the plant wrapped around you.
yes, now
Now, if
I'm
you had
sitting
told me that
down.
a year ago, I would have thought you probably need to go talk to somebody.
Well, now I'm sitting down so you can't see my whole body. So I'm going to do it again so nobody can say to me that's, baloney. But when my kids saw it, they were like, Mom, you need to do it again where you can see your whole body or have somebody hold the video because that's amazing.
So you were recording this while it was happening.
Of course, I was recording my hand, like, because I don't have all the things that I need to have, but yes, I was recording it and it and the wind's blowing the other way while it's coming closer to me.
So I mean, this is what I'm telling you. I had to have this conversation with you because it's a feeling. It isn't,
Yes.
it's
Okay. You know me.
yes, 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 yes. Well, we know each
Okay.
other. It's like
Right.
it's this whole feeling. It's this feeling of something different is occurring, something different is happening. And when you listen to these incredible astrologers and these unbelievable people that are saying they're seeing angels, they're feeling angels, at one point I wasn't. So I'm thinking, okay, they must be, yeah, hello, let me have some of whatever they got going on because I wasn't getting.
And you know me, I'm not going to sit here.
Then the fairies show up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm seeing them because every morning it's that they show me where they are, what they're doing. That would never, I mean, that's almost been 2 years now. What was the other thing I was saying before we get logging off? Oh gosh, it's going to come so much. The last thing I want to share. We are creating a brand new consciousness on a human level that has never ever happened before. So for people that are feeling a little bit off or a little bit coming undone, like they're about to crawl out their skin because there are these things that are different. The one
Right.
thing is to be grounded, which is what you're doing with nature at nighttime when you do the whispering with the waves. I love that. I do it when I go on my angel walks, and you literally are becoming one with the earth. As long as you keep that love and that light and that consciousness present and not the
Mhm.
other distracting stuff, then you're creating that brand new consciousness for everybody else. This is just so wild.
Yeah. So on that note, I wanted to say I want like, especially for myself, for everybody else, like, let's meet the best version of ourselves, like, because we already have it. The dream, the breakthrough, the love, the life that because it's already on. Feel it,
Yeah.
sense it, put
Yeah.
it in a mental movie, smell the popcorn. I mean, get it all going in there and feel the way that you want to feel because it's already there.
Right.
So, uh,
And those who are catching this and listening to this, drop down in the comments, share with us what you felt, if you're feeling the shift, what those shifts are like, what those shifts feel like, and we'll do our best to respond to it. I think on our next one, I'd like to dig into some of the wild dreams we've been having.
are you sure?
Well, not those kind of
No,
dreams. I
no.
don't have those
Oh.
anymore. I used to, but I don't have any. Like for instance, last night I'm having a dream. I was watching my favorite British soap operas because it's just nonsense, but I love it anyway. And in the dream, I'm doing tarot readings for one of the people, one of the stars in one of these videos. I don't know her. I've never
I
met,
love that.
but I'm sitting there giving her a tarot reading, and then I woke up. So there you go. All right, my friends, are you done, Miss Joanna?
I am.
Okay.
Oh,
We love you. We love you. We love you. And
love
until the
you.
next Mad Minute, be well and be loved.
Thank you.
All
Yeah, be loved.
right.
You are love.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Bye.
Okay.